Listo. Okay. Hi, Lily. How are you?
Hi, fine, fine, thank you. And you? Liz?
I'm fine, and I'm really happy that you are here again. And I really appreciate that you are here with me again in a new class.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, thank you. We will address now a different topic. This will be about personality profiles. Have you heard about personality profiles?
Well, just a little bit about it. What I have read or maybe studied once in at school. It's about describing each personality traits. What that we all are different, right? So
Yes.
according to maybe our likes, dislikes, what we do or what we don't, it's that describes our personality, how we do some work, the way we study, the way we work, etc.
Oh, all right. All right. And I have another two questions for you, have you heard about any personality profile in specific?
Well, I know that we have a extroverted, introverted, but I don't know much more about that. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Um, well, you said if so, have you applied the theory with people around you in order to get along better with them? For example, with your students, um, have you tried to guess their type of personality in order to get along with them better in class?
Yes, because that is very important because the personality of each one affects their learning. So you have to be conscious of that all the students are different, all the students learn in diverse ways. So yes, I try to be careful about that. Maybe I don't know the specific names of each personality, but I can see that I continuously talk to them or ask them questions in different topics so I can see how it would be better for them to learn English.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Well, in this class, we will be assessing what is the reading skills and the listening skills. So first, I'm gonna share with you a text which is about the DISC philosophy, DISC, and then we're gonna have activity one. It is just one activity with eight questions, and then you're gonna answer them. I'd like you to read first. Well, I'm gonna ask you to read first out loud so I can assess your pronunciation. And after the text, after reading the text, you're gonna answer the question. All right, and then we're gonna have to go to assess your listening skills by answering a questionnaire. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna first share with you the text. So let me share my screen and you tell me if you can see it.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, this is the reading. This is a personality profiles, DISC philosophy. And as you read, I'm gonna be scrolling it down. All right.
Okay.
So you can start whenever you want.
Okay. In the next group of chapters, it will be discussed the 4 different personality types of most human beings. There are several personality profile systems in use today. Here will be used a very popular personality profile system called DISC. The foundation for the DISC model comes from the work of a Harvard psychologist named Dr. William Moulton Marston in the 1920s. He developed a theory that people tend to develop a self-concept based on one of 4 factors: dominance, inducement, steadiness, or compliance. Marston's theories form the basis of which DISC assessments and reports are built. Chapter 1. How many times have you met someone that after a few minutes with them, you just did not like them? No matter how hard you try, you cannot find anything about them that you like. Certainly, you have met others who seem very strange in their behavior. You cannot understand them. Then there are others who you like right away. You felt those people well, very much like you, and you enjoyed their company. We have all experienced these different types of people. The main reason this happens is that all of these people have different personality types. Your ability to get along with different people depends upon your personality type. Basically, there are 4 different personality types. Most of us have one type that we exhibit or show most of the time. It is our dominant or strongest one. Then we have 1 or 2 others that we have as well, but not as dominant. We show our 2 or 3 different personalities depending upon the situation we are in or the people we are dealing with and their personality types. At first, one might find this confusing. It is interesting to see what happens to you once you understand your personality type. Once we begin to learn how to identify the personality type of others, we will communicate with them much better. This is obvious when dealing with your husband, your wife, and your children. Then, once you have become very skilled at identifying the personality types of others quickly, especially strangers, you can adjust how you communicate with them. Now you will find that your dealings or communications with those people will be much more effective. People who become skilled at identifying the different personality types of others learn to adapt to those personalities. Their ability to communicate better with more people increases. Once you can master that skill, more and more people will find you easier to get along with. Chapter 2. In this chapter, there are separated people into 2 types or groups. The first is called extroverts or outgoing type people, while the second is called introverts or shy type people. Extroverts are those who have no problem in talking to strangers or expressing themselves to anybody that is interested in listening. These people find it very easy to mix with others and make friends quickly. You can find them at parties or at meetings engaged in group conversations. Often, they have the habit of interrupting others to tell their stories. In short, they are very sociable and find themselves very comfortable in the company of others. The other group of people are made up of the shy types. or as we can call them, introverts. This group of people do not mix with others very well at all. They are very shy. They will never start a conversation. Even when approached to talk, they tend to shy away and find it difficult to carry on a conversation. The introverts are often found by themselves engaged in activities they prefer to do by themselves. Now, let's turn our attention to split these two types into two additional groups. The first type focuses on tasks. That is, they are what they call task-oriented. The second type are people-oriented. They focus more on people and their feelings. People-oriented place the feelings of others first, while the task-oriented people do not care so much about people and their feelings. In addition, task-oriented people often hurt other people's feelings without meaning to. Chapter 3, D and I. The D type is dominant, driving, demanding, determined, and decisive doer. They are typically dynamic leaders that are always traveling at high energy. They love to put on a very high energy show. They do not like a lot of extras to any story. They are very defiant, that is, do it my way or get out of my way. Never tell a D what to do. They are in charge. They control. They do not want to be controlled. Challenges are what make them go. So, what are the needs of a D? They need to be challenged all the time, whether they are right or wrong. They are not afraid of making decisions. These are optimistic because they are results oriented. They are very practical. They do have weaknesses too. These are task oriented as opposed to people oriented. They can be cruel, angry, domineering, and inconsiderate. They are unfeeling, are unemotional. They can easily hurt others around them. If these have no challenge, they quickly lose interest. Typically, they are the ones in charge in a group. They are the ones that are making things happen. Unfortunately, they are short of patience with those who are slow. Type I is a combination of outgoing and people-oriented. They are inspirational, influencing, impressive, and interesting. They are a party. They are fun. With them, you feel great. They love other people. They make great friends. They love to be admired and always loved. That's why they crave to be the center of attention. When they are not, their feelings are hurt. Their feelings hurt easily and quickly. They are dreamers. It is hard for them to face reality. They are not very focused. They are easily distracted. Eyes cannot keep focused on one thing for a very long time. Their attention span is very short. What are the needs of an I personality? They need constant appreciation. They crave attention and a pat on the back. They want to be popular, so they exaggerate their stories because they crave attention. They need to be praised often. Their weakness can be summed up by the fact that they are weak-willed. Anyone can easily take advantage of them because they need to be liked and want to please. Typically, they are always on an emotional high, whether it is a negative one or a positive one. If it's a negative one, they have just been hurt or are sad about something and want to tell you about it. If positive, then they desire your affection and approval. Give it to them quickly and often. Chapter 4, S and Z. The type S is a combination of a shy and introverted person. They love to help. S, make sure everybody is satisfied first before they satisfy themselves. They hate conflict and in fact, will run away from arguments. They want to help, so they are very cooperative. They are very sweet and likable. However, if you make an S mad, they turn into an angry D. Now you need to be careful. They love to tell stories as well. S's are creatures of habits. They love to do the same thing over and over. It gives them a sense of security and stability. Unfortunately, S's allow others to take advantage of them quite easily. S need to be heard how appreciated they are. That is because they need to feel needed. S's are very easygoing. They will gladly help anyone that asks. They are dependable. They will keep their promises. They do not like those who do not follow rules. They have hard time making decisions because they are afraid of making mistakes with a wrong decision. They are not very assertive as they do not want to hurt anyone or make a bad impression. It causes them extra stress. There are more S's in the world than any of the other three types. 35% of the world are S. The type C are a combination of shy or an introvert person and a task-oriented type. C's are very exact, detailed, and analytical. In fact, they love accuracy. They follow instruction and rules very well. They never give up on a problem. If you ask them, they will tell you they are rarely wrong. They are always correct. If you point out a mistake they made, they get angry and deny it. C's are very sensitive to be correct. Once they have an opinion or have made up their mind on something, they do not change. They too love to feel needed. They go for excellence. They are strong-willed when they feel they are right. They do not quit when they are on the hunt for accurate information. This makes C's very moody. They often find fault before finding right. They are critical, unsocial, and feel superior to others. To deal with C's, you have to be very accurate and detailed. Give them recognition for their intelligence and attention to details. Whenever you are around a C, follow the rules and above all, show them you can be a detailed person as well. That's how you deal with C's.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Pretty well done.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate.
This is amazing because I was tending to smile or laugh when I was reading about me.
Absolutely.
It's very
Well,
clear.
it's very interesting, right?
Yes,
This is
very.
This is a pretty interesting that it says 35% of the people in the world are S. How do they
Yes,
know that,
yes.
right?
Yes, and this is so helpful because if you think about people, I mean, you can find many persons in each of the types, so it is easier then. So then you can see, oh, this is why he or she acts this way. Actually, when I was reading, I was thinking about some people when I was, this is this man, this is this woman. So I was trying to analyze as I was reading. Yes.
Yes, and it is true because when it is pretty strange, right? When you meet someone, then even if you try to like this person, they're you don't know why, but there are some reasons, hidden reasons you don't know, but you just don't like this person. And there are others where you get easily with them. You can
Yes.
you get along with them very easy. I like it.
Yes, yes, that you feel comfortable, and if we study this, if we read it again and we like learn each type, then it's going to be easier to deal
Yes,
with, and for us to I don't know, to behave in certain way if we want to get an approach with someone.
absolutely. And this is pretty helpful, right? And because if you have a job or any place where you have to engage with different people, with strangers, you can know better how to deal with them, right? How to
Yes,
approach to them in
yes,
better
yes,
ways and succeed if you want to get something from them, right? Okay, thank
yes.
you. I really appreciate your effort as always. Very well done. Now we're gonna do an activity about this reading that you already did. So I'm gonna share with you the next exercise. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. This is activity 1, and the instructions are write S, D, I, or C in the correct parentheses. Well, we won't write it like literally, but when you give me your answers, I'm gonna take note of them, and I'm gonna send you your feedback after the class. All right.
Yes.
And it is very important here that letters can be repeated.
Okay. Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay, Lily, would you like to read the number 1?
Yes. So I do I read it with the answer already with the
If you
answer?
wish, or if you want, you can read the complete sentence, and after that, you can read again and answer it.
Okay. Okay. Very good. The type is a combination of outgoing and people-oriented. They are inspirational, influencing, impressive, and interesting. They are a party, they are fun. With them, you feel great. They love other people. They make great friends. Letter I or type I.
Type I. All right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Number 2, the type are a combination of shy or an introvert person and a task-oriented type. They are very exact, detailed, and analytical. In fact, they love accuracy. They follow instruction and rules very well. They never give up on a problem.
What do you think?
Letter C, I think is letter
Letter
C.
C. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you. Number 3.
Number
Okay.
3. The type is dominant, driving, demanding, determined, and decisive doer. They are typically dynamic leaders that are always traveling at high energy. They love to put on a very high energy show. They do not like a lot of extras to any story. They are very defined. That is, do it my way or get out of my way. D.
D. Okay. Yes, it sounds pretty accurate. Okay, number 4.
Yes, the type is a combination of shy and introvert person. They love to help. S, make sure everybody is satisfied first before they satisfy themselves. They hate conflict, and in fact, they will run away from arguments. They wait to help, so they are very cooperative. They are very sweet and likable. S.
Okay, thank you.
S.
Yes, I think the answer is there. It's my mistake. Okay,
Mhm.
but we have been doing it pretty well. Okay, thank you. Number 5.
They can easily hurt others around them. If they have no challenge, they quickly lose interest. Typical, they are the ones in charge of a group. They are the ones that are making things happen. Unfortunately, they are short of patience with those who are slow. D, type D.
Okay.
It's just that I have such a clear example of this type of personality that is so
Yes,
number,
absolutely.
yes, number 6.
Yes, number 6.
They are strong-willed when they feel they are right. They do not quit when they are on the hunt for accurate information. This makes very moody. They often find fault before finding right. They are critical on social and feel superior to others. To deal with them, you have to be very accurate and detailed. C, letter C.
Okay.
Okay. They have hard time making decisions because they are afraid of making mistakes with the wrong decisions. They are not very assertive as they do not want to hurt anyone or make a bad impression. It causes them extra stress. There are more in the world than any of the other 3 types. S.
S. Okay. Okay, thank you. Very well done, actually.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Well,
I really like this topic.
you liked it.
Yes, very much, really, very much. So
Okay.
important.
So now I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Yes.
All right, because now we're gonna work on your listening skills. This is a questionnaire. Now I'm gonna share with you a questionnaire about personality profiles. And would you like to know what is yours?
Of course.
Of course, absolutely. Okay, I won't share my screen this time because this is a listening skills assessment. So I'm just gonna read to you the questions and you're gonna answer. There are 15 questions, and at the end, I'm gonna share the results with you.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
You're ready?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna read. And question 1 of 12. Now, this is gonna be that you're gonna have to choose the most and the least response. All right?
Yes.
Now, the question is, in my work environment, it is most important to me, and we have 4 options. You're gonna have to choose one of them, right? Okay, number 1 is to help co-workers and to be in a peaceful environment. 2, to feel that my co-workers admire me and to be free from rigid rules. 3, to know exactly what is expected of me and to finish one task before moving to another. 4, to get things done and to see results.
Number 1.
The most? Number one. Okay, thank you. Now, the list will be in my work environment. It is least important to me. And again, one. I'm just gonna read the three left because you just choose one, right?
Yes.
To help
Yes.
co-workers.
Yes.
Okay, so we have three left. They feel that my co-workers admire me and to be free from rigid rules. To know exactly what is expected of me and to finish one task before moving to another. To get things done and to see results.
Number
This is
two.
the list.
Number two
Number
is the
two.
list. The least
Okay,
important.
okay, thank you. Okay, number two, question number two. When someone offers an opinion or conclusion and I disagree, I am most likely to tell them that I disagree, say something humorous, ask for more information, nod and say nothing.
Number three.
Three. Okay. Okay, again. Now for the list. When someone offers an opinion or conclusion and I disagree, I am least likely to tell them that I disagree, say something humorous, nod and say nothing.
Number one is the list.
Number one. Okay. Thank you. Question number three. When I am working on a team and we encounter a difficulty of some kind, I am most likely to say, lighten up, just go with the flow. Let's make a decision. How do you feel? I'd like you to make sure that everyone is comfortable. Let's consider this more carefully. Do we have all the data we know? What do you think?
Number one is for me.
Number one. Okay. Okay, again. When I am working on a team and we encounter a difficulty of some kind, I am least likely to say, let's make a decision. How do you feel? I'd like to make sure that everyone is comfortable. Let's consider this more carefully. Do we all have all the data we need?
Number three, the last one. The
Last one. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, number four. It says, my attitude towards detailed work, like research and data analysis, is most often great. I enjoy research and analysis. If it will be better and faster results, I'll do it. If it will make others think more highly of me, I'll do it. If it will help other people or make things easier, I'll do it.
Number two.
Number two. Okay, thank you. Again, my attitude towards detailed work, like research and data analysis, is least often great. I enjoy research and analysis. If it will make others think more highly of me, I'll do it. If it will help other people, or make things easier, I'll do it.
The second one.
Okay, you just choose
Sorry, the second one
next.
you read, it would be number 3. Sorry.
Number 3. Yes,
Mhm.
it is number 3. Thank you. Okay, number 5.
Mhm.
It is when I am at an event with many people. I have not yet met uh, somebody there. I am most likely to find a small group of people with whom I am already comfortable and I speak with them in quiet conversation. Seek a good vantage point to observe the events and sit quietly unless someone speaks to me. Meet and talk with as many people as possible before the event is over. Go to the people I need to speak to fulfill my purpose for attending.
3.
Number 3. Okay, I believe it. Okay, next one. Okay, when I am at an event with many people, I have not yet met the people present. I am least likely to find a small group of people with whom I am already comfortable and speak with them in quiet conversation. Seek a good vantage point to observe the events and sit quietly unless someone speaks to me. The 3, you choose the 3. Now with 4, go to the people I need to speak with to fulfill my purpose for attending.
Okay, definitely 2.
2, okay. It is quite the opposite, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, number 6. The way I see myself most is doing, driving, and accomplishing. Patient, kind, and helpful. Logical, factual, and correct. Friendly, fun, and persuasive.
Number 4.
Number 4, okay. Okay. The way I see myself least is doing, driving, and accomplishing. Patient, kind, and helpful. Friendly, logical, factual, and correct.
Between 1 and 4, but I think 1.
1, okay. All right, go to the next question. Number 7. When I hear about a coming change, I am most likely to think, how does it affect me? Is there a good reason behind it? What will it what it would do to results and speed? How does it affect everyone involved?
1.
1, okay. Thank you. When I hear about a coming change, I am most likely to think, is there a good reason behind it? What will it do to results and speed? How does it affect everyone involved?
Okay, the last one.
The last one. Okay. Next question. Okay, it says, the most accurate way to describe my approach to work is plan your work and work your plan. How would you like for me to do this? Who will do this with me? Is there anyone to talk with while I work? Get it done. What's next?
3.
3. Okay. Okay. The least accurate way to describe my approach to work is plan your work and work your plan. How would you like for me to do this? Get it done. What's next?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Okay, thank you. Number 9. We're almost there. The type of work activities that I enjoy the most involve fast-paced, rapidly changing tasks that create progress, working alone and focusing on the task at hand to create excellence, comfortable and predictable tasks that support the team, interacting with many people to create new ideas and energy.
This one, the last one.
The last one, okay. All right. Again, the type of work activities that I enjoy the least involve fast-paced, rapidly changing tasks that create progress, working alone and focusing on the task at hand to create excellence, comfortable and predictable tasks that support the team.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Okay, thank you. Number 10. When I receive a phone call, I am most interested in talking with the person who called, what they want me to do, why they called me, how can I help?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Again, when I receive a phone call, I am least interested in what they want me to do, why they called me, how can I help?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay. Next question, number 11. We are almost there. The thing someone could say that would have the most positive impact on me is, I really appreciate you. You are fantastic. You get a lot done. You do excellent work.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Okay. Again, the thing someone could say that would have the least positive impact on me is, you're fantastic. You get a lot done. You do excellent work.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay. Next question, and the last, number 12. It says, the projects or tasks that I enjoy the most allow me to collect and evaluate information to build plans or systems, achieve big results, and overcome a challenge, do what I already know how to do at my own pace, work with many different people on a wide range of tasks to keep things interesting.
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, thank you. Okay, it says again, the projects or tasks that I enjoy the least require me to collect and evaluate information to build plans or systems, achieve big results, and overcome the challenge. Do what I already know how to do at my own pace.
Number one.
Number one. Okay. Okay, that was the last question. So now we're gonna see the results. All right. Okay. Now let me check this. Just a minute. Let's check this a minute. Hold on. Sometimes the internet gets very, very slow.
Yes. You made me think a lot. This was a very interesting activity for me.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, here we have. This is let me see. A little bit slow, but we are almost there. Almost there. Kind of slow. Maybe because I think it is internet. These things happen, right?
Yes. Problem.
Did you like it?
Yes, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, it made me think. It made me analyze myself and think about other people, and maybe this is giving me some answers to many whys some people act like this or like that. So I think we all should read about this.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, I have a result. We're gonna get it here. It says type D. Did you know about that?
Really?
Yes, it says D. Did you know about that? It has many good things, the C, right? It's like they are leaders.
Yes.
And I've seen those type of traits in you. You lead
what I remember
class.
most what I remember most is that it says that these are dominant. So I wouldn't imagine that, but maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe this is might be pretty general, right? This type of questioners.
They are really good. I identify with many of the things that I read about the D's. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But what do you think? I think you're a good leader. When you're in class, your students view you, they see you as a total leader.
Yes, yes.
I think that's pretty good with the
definitely. I'm extroverted, 100% extroverted, 0% shy. That is for sure. I like to work with people, and is the part where it says do it my way or get out of my way?
I think so. I think so.
Well, that is good. I like that. If I am in that group, I like it. That is going to be my phrase.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think it was pretty good. We have no problems. You show that you are very well skilled in your listening skills. I think you did pretty well. We have no
Thank you,
problem with
really.
that.
I really enjoy it. Really, absolutely. I
Yes.
learned many things. So I say, well, I want to learn more. I want to learn more about the personality types. Really,
Yes, because it helps us, right? To deal
yes,
as we mentioned, it helps us to deal with people when we don't know them, how to get along better with them.
yes.
In many times, in many places, right? Um, when you are making new friends or when you are working
Mm,
with your coworkers, with your new students, like when you say why this student is more extrovert and why this is more introvert and how can they function through their personality types, right? Maybe
yes,
you want your students carry out a task where um, where there have been cases where you ask them for a reading for a presentation and they some of them found it pretty difficult to carry out the task because they are absolutely shy and then
yes,
you see
yes,
they are good in the language they are good students but why it is more difficult for some than to others to complete the
yes.
same task.
And here we have the answer for that.
Yes,
We can,
absolutely. Absolutely.
and you were saying that okay, this is extremely important in our with our coworkers, with our students, even with our family members.
Absolutely.
But first of all, what I think first of all is for ourselves, because if I know myself, I mean, this has been really challenging for me, because now I want to learn, I want to know more, so I can exactly know my positive and negative traits, so I can work on that. So maybe I can understand, why did I react like this? Why did I answer this? Why I can't do this? Because it avoids frustration. Because if you understand yourself, then okay, this is why I'm not going to act different, because this is me, and
Absolutely.
I can work on that. So this is great. I'm
Yes.
with this class.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this because it is always a pleasure to work with people who is really interested in the language and in the ways that we can work through the language and the new things that we can learn through
Yes,
the
yes.
language. And I
Excellent,
really
excellent
appreciate.
choice, Liz.
Yes,
Excellent choice.
absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you are here with me taking this new class, this new session. I really enjoyed so much
Thank
this new lesson.
you. Thank you
Thank you
for your
so much. I
invitation.
really
Mhm.
appreciate. And well, I hope you have enjoyed as well.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, Olivia. So for this time, I'm gonna say goodbye, and I hope to see you in future for
Or
future lessons, future in new materials, and very interesting as this one.
yes, thank you. Of course, we will be here. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Be good and
Bye.
take
Bye
care.
bye.